boy Dan back in another YouTube video, and today I'm finna do a confetti album review because I know the type of person I am, and I know when I first hear songs I don't really hear them, I'm just listening, you know. So after giving it some time and actually listening to the album, actually hearing these songs, I really just want to rank them for y'all and let me know what y'all think, because I like debating. So let me know if y'all disagree or agree with any of these placements for the songs in the album. Oh yeah, and if I start looking like a little hot or sweaty about the video, yes, it is hot right now. I don't know why it's so hot and it's almost winter. Let's go. The Little Mix Confetti Album has 13 songs, right? I created 6 categories. Why am I doing this? 6 categories to place these songs. And honestly, I want to do more album reactions and reviews. So I'm gonna do like Ariana Grande's, and somebody told me to do Selena's. I'm gonna do Selena album, and basically I'm gonna just rank them all in these same categories. Anyways, because I don't like listing songs like number 1 to number 10, because you can't really just be like, this is number 1, you know. So let me explain the tiers first, and then we'll get into it. At the very, very, very lowest tier, we got why am I saying like it's a bad thing? Well, so the lowest tier is forgettable, meaning she is screaming her butt off. The lowest tier is forgettable, meaning it could be a great, well, not a great song, because a forgettable tier means it could be an okay song. Like, it don't mean it's trash, but it's a song that you'll probably forget, you know, pretty soon. So it's obviously not the number 1 song. Bitty Bop, you know, that's the next tier. We're going from bottom up. Bitty Bop, it's like, okay, that's a little Bitty Bop. It's a cute little song, you know. So that's Bitty Bop. Catchy is, you know, kind of just like it's just a catchy song. It speaks for itself. It's just a catchy song. It don't mean the song is amazing. It don't mean it's terrible. It's just catchy, you know. It's just one of those songs. Probably like a party song usually. Or Vibe, which could also be a party song. Vibe is like, well, most songs are at. Most songs are vibe songs. Vibe songs are just like most pop songs, most songs in general. But catchy and vibe are middle tiers. And the top tiers is iconic, which is, come on, it's iconic, you know, like you really outdid yourself. And legendary is like, this will be remembered for a very long time. This is gonna be here in our memories for a long time. So without further ado, let's get into this album review. First up, my least favorite song of the whole album is Happy For You. Personally, Happy For You is a good song. None of the songs in this album I hated, honestly. I didn't hate a single one. But Happy For You was the weakest one to me personally. I have my own opinion. Do not try to come for me. Okay, we all got our own opinions. So my least favorite was Happy For You, which I put in, it's like mid Bitty Bop, mid catchy, you know. It's a little cute song, but it's pretty catchy. It's like, it's, you know, it's almost to catchy, and it's almost in Bitty Bop, but it's a little bit of both. So it's a cute little catchy song. Next up, going up, we have a Breakup song. Now, when it first came out, I loved it. So that says a lot about these next few songs on this list, because when Breakup song came out, I was blasting it on repeat. So it being in the catchy tier is perfect to me because it was just a catchy song. It wasn't bad. It was just a catchy pop song, you know. And they killed it. Anyways, moving up, we have If You Want My Love. If You Want My Love, I love that song, but personally it's just not iconic or legendary, if you know what I mean. If You Want My Love, I said it was like a vibe / catchy. It was in the middle. So If You Want My Love was catchy / a vibe song. It was very good though. If you want my love, like, come on, what's the hate about it? And Perry High Note, that you know what I mean, So that song was well done, but it had to be a catchy / vibe song, even though I wanted it to be a vibe, like complete vibe. I wanted it to make the 3rd tier, but it's in the middle. Going up, we have Not a Pop Song. Not a Pop Song was also one of those really good ones, but at the same time, it wasn't iconic. I don't know, I feel like iconic is just, you know when you hear iconic. So this is just you know, this is the vibe that I feel like this was meant to be it, because Not a Pop Song, it was just, you know, it wasn't a pop song. We know their strengths are pop songs. So moving up, we have Confetti. Now, Confetti was actually one of my favorites from the album, like top 3 from the albums. But like I said, I can't just put all my favorites in legendary and iconic. That's not how this works. I'm doing it based off genuine like belief. Like I don't believe Confetti is a iconic song. Correct me, well not correct me if I'm wrong, it's my opinion, but let me know what y'all think. I didn't think Confetti itself as a song was iconic. The album, of course, but the song Confetti I would put in Vibe. Next up is Holiday. Holiday I would put in Vibe. It was a very good vibe to it. It came out at a really good time. I was talking to somebody, you know, I was feeling those lyrics, you know. You put the sun up in my sky. Holiday was definitely a vibe because I remember when it first came out, I was just bumping it every morning. I would wake up to that song and instantly play it on my Alexa. And it's just like, oh, that song made me feel so happy to be like talking to somebody. But
that person ain't in my life right now.
The song could have been iconic, but no, still a vibe. Just a vibe to me. Vibe is not, it's nothing wrong with it. Iconic is, I'm not using the word iconic and legendary lightly by any means. Moving on, we got Nothing But My Feelings. Now, this song, when I first heard it, I was like, it's kind of a bitty bop. It's kind of a bitty bop. But after listening to it a few more times, something about it, it was just like, I could just really vibe to this song. Like, this is vibe material. And I wanted it to be an iconic, but something was just not clicking. Something was just a bit away from being iconic. I don't know if it was the lyrics or maybe the nursery rhyme feel is what took off the iconic part and made it more of a vibe. I think that's what it could be. But overall, Nothing But My Feelings was a vibe. Next up. First, we gonna start with Rendezvous. Y'all, this is one of my favorite songs. Like, she said, miss you, why you made me miss you. Rendezvous. I ain't want to mess up the lyrics, but anyways. Rendezvous was really good. The reason why Rendezvous was iconic instead of legendary is because, once again, something was just slightly holding it back just a little bit. I don't know what it was, but in my opinion, that's just not legendary material. But it was very, 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 very high. It was above a vibe. Rendezvous was more than a vibe. It is iconic in my opinion, and I just see it just going crazy on tour. So, moving on, we have Breathe. Breathe is iconic, of course, because it's something different about it. It stands out a lot when you listen to it. Like Lee said, it's very close to R&B. It's not R&B for sure, but it's really close in terms of like the how toned down it is, and it's iconic to me because of how, like, what's the word, different it is, I guess, in the album from a pop group. So Breathe was iconic to me. That might be a little controversial because I feel like somebody else will knock it down a few points, but I think Breathe was iconic. So moving on, y'all might come for me for this one. Y'all might come for, don't try to come for me. Don't try to come for me for this one. Sweet Melody is an iconic. So the reason why I did, wait, hold up. No, but the reason why I put Sweet Melody in iconic was because I feel like Sweet Melody was iconic. Like, I don't feel like it's legendary that it's gonna be remembered like forever. Like, this is their mark. I don't think it's gonna do better than some of the other songs that's in legendary on tour. And it might, but in my opinion, that's not what I'm getting. Sweet Melody was definitely a very high iconic and could have easily been a legendary, but I don't know. Something about it's giving me too much icon instead of legendary. But if somebody told me in the comments that they believe Sweet Melody was legendary, I would believe it. I would have an open mind to it. Moving up, we have Happiness. Happiness for me is in the middle of iconic and legendary. The lyrics, the vibe, everything about Happiness just stands out. Nothing about it is weak. From the part where leigh-anne do, and I swear I'm never gonna lose me again. That lyric, I'm never gonna lose me again, the power in it. And then the whole thing with Jessie starting it off, she's like, dancing alone in the dark, you know, you did me wrong and all that. That's why I'm dancing alone in the dark, but that was your mistake. Like, the vibes are there, the lyrics are there, and ooh, I was searching for happiness. That's, and Perry saying, when she said, got a smile on her face, love her reflection, in a better place, no longer stressing. And then to tip it off with a cherry, they said, about you, yeah. Why she gotta be so extra with it? You. Well, I put that in between legendary and iconic because I mainly see it being legendary, but I could very much see it being iconic too. So I put that in between. Moving up, we have another one that's in between legendary and iconic, but this is definitely leaning more towards legendary this time. Happiness was in the middle, legendary, and iconic leaning towards iconic, but Gloves is leaning towards legendary, but I put it in the middle. Gloves Up is one of my favorite ones. As everybody say, you know, I feel like you're finna fight, you know, you finna put your gloves up, no, you finna box. That's exactly what it did. It feels like a movie scene. I could see it being a tour opener, like Lee said. I think that was Lee that said that. It got the power. It's like Power. It's like Power from Glory Days. Was Power from Glory Days? Anyways, yeah, Gloves Up is like Power, and we know how legendary Power is. So Gloves Up gotta be basically legendary. Because it was one of my favorite songs when I first heard it, but I'm still being true to what I believe, and I feel like this is a legendary song. It's legendary to me. Moving on to the last song of the album, I believe that the one that is definitely legendary, it's the last one. You can't mess it up. My Love Won't Let You Down. So the title already says it all. The piano was basically an acoustic. I think that was acoustic. It was so stripped back, so quiet. The vocals is what carried the song, not the instrument, not the beat, not the rhythm. And the lyrics hit you hard. You cannot tell me you finna sit to that song and listen to it every time without shedding a single tear, not even one, because I already cried. Yes, I have. And I'm not afraid to admit it, because that song, there was no flaw in that song. It was about 4 parts that stood out. First, the my love won't let you down. That one. And then the second one will have to be when Jade, I don't know if that was Jade or Perry, because they both sounded very similar in that part, so I don't know who it was.
I'm recording.
But either way, like I said, we could sit on the edge of your bed, tell me all of the fears in your head. Legendary lyrics. But no, Leigh-anne said, I know you've been losing the fight. You've been knocked down 1,000,000 times. Screaming out you don't know what to do. That's when I'll be there for you. We're not going to ignore this. And then on the last part, when they did the I'll be there for you, and they did it all together in the harmony, that is legendary quality. This is what makes the song legendary. So overall, this is honestly just the best song in the album, in my opinion. As soon as I heard it, I knew I was going to like it. Before I even heard it, actually, when I read the title, I knew I was going to fall in love with the song. So I will have to put this in legendary, honestly. But that wraps up this Confetti album review, the tier list. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, because I like hearing debates. I like seeing different viewpoints and all of that, and like what y'all take on the songs was. But yeah, that's all. If y'all like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if y'all like to. If you dislike, hit the dislike button. And see y'all next time. Bye. Love y'all so much.